3, 2, 1, go.
We can feel the energy from the stands in the PNW Auburn District event as we're kicking off qualification match 64. The Revolution attempting to get a coral onto the reef, but it doesn't look like they're quite successfully able to collect from the coral station during this autonomous period. Meanwhile, Bare Metal was able to get a single piece of coral for 7 points in autonomous. That's 2 additional points when you get on each of those levels during the autonomous period compared to your teleop point scores. Gator Bites quickly maneuvered over to the blue side of the field, playing defense against 104.98, able to get in their way, but 10-4-98 doesn't really care too much, and they're able to do what they're typically doing, which is being a stellar trough delivery system. Team Pronto back at the coral feeding station, and they score another 4 points for the Blue Alliance. Over on the red side, we see Wolf Tech Robotics going back to their human feeder station. The human player sliding a game element into their grasp, and they deposit it straight onto that trough for 2 points. Meanwhile, Bare Metal changing their approach, getting at least 2 pieces of those algae off of that reef with 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the match. Blue in the lead by about 15 points, but Red is very quickly closing that gap down to about 10 points. We're hoping to see them succeed. 360 lining up, another 2 points for them. The Blue Alliance currently have at least 5 pieces of coral on 2 of the levels of the reef, but they're not giving up yet. Bare Metal with another score, another 4 points to the Red Alliance, and once again, continuing to remove that algae. They have about 50% of it off. We can guesstimate over here on the Blue Alliance side, their reef is about, let's say, 40% filled, and they have achieved the reef RP point, which will keep the Revolution, who is currently in 3rd, potentially in that same position as we close down this match. 21 seconds left. We hear the signal that says, let us ascend to this surface of this reefscape. The Revolution lined up on a deep cage. Meanwhile, the rest of the robots haven't quite decided to come back to this barge zone. They're continuing to score as many points on each of these reef structures, but Bare Metal has joined the Revolution in attempting to climb up to the surface. No one off of the carpet as we close out qualification match 64. Swimming away with a victory for qualification match 64. Blue putting up a big score of 116 points, Red scoring 76. The Revolution 360 is currently still holding